what's going on, everyone? This is Eric with SweetSpotDFS, and these are my PrizePicks PGA plays for the 2022 WGC match play. If you've not yet signed up for PrizePicks, I have a link in the description below. I'll get you straight to the sign up page utilizing the promo code SweetSpot. And if you sign up with that promo code, put $20 in your account, I am going to give you $20 back. Now, PrizePicks is also going to match your deposit up to $100, so don't feel like you only have to put $20 in. I'm just giving you the opportunity to play it for free if you just want to put $20 in your account. But of course, PrizePicks is going to match that deposit, so you have $40 in your account and you're going to play for free. Or you can put $100 in your account, they're going to give you another $100, I'm going to give you a $20, so you basically spent $80 to get $200. It's as easy as that. Again, link in the description below. Let's go ahead, let's get in these picks now. It's worth noting that the board that they have on PrizePicks has fantasy score, strokes, birdies or better, or hole 12 shots. Now, fantasy score is the only board dedicated for the WGC match play, at least for Wednesday's round. Strokes, birdies or better, hole 12 shots, that is all for the Corales Punta Cana. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. This is strictly match play. I might do a Corales Punta Cana video. I might not. Haven't decided yet. There's already a lot of stuff on the table, so that's to be determined. Now, with fantasy score for the WGC match play, this is basically after a match is done, how many more holes won than lost is that projection. So you get plus 1 point for a win, you get minus 1 point for a loss. So will Jon Rahm have more wins than losses in his match against Sebastian Munoz? That's what you're trying to calculate with that fantasy score. And I mean, if they obliterate their opponent, say Jon Rahm wins with 5 holes left to play, those 5 holes are not going to be included in on the scoring. It's just strictly holes won. But if you think about it, if Jon Rahm is up by 5, that's how many points he scored. So that's another way to look at it. This is how many points did he win by? That's what you're trying to project. So do we think Jon Rahm is going to win by more than 2 holes at this event? I mean, it's up to you guys. I think this is actually a really good projection because I think it's going to be really close to that. Sebastian Munoz is a tough opponent, but I'm not going to get into each one of these picks and what I feel like. I'm just going to give you what I chose, but I want you to know that that's how this is all being calculated. I think your easy picks are kind of down here with the 0.5 points. This is all based off of conviction. And if you've not yet seen a match play video, highly suggest you go watch some of the videos I already posted on match play to get a better sense of it. Anything can happen with match play. It's just one golfer playing against another golfer, and that's all that matters. It does not matter if you score an 8 on a hole or if you score a 3. All you got to do is beat your opponent just for that one hole. And then you go to the next hole and so on and so forth until there are no more holes to be played to determine a winner. So that could be all 18 holes. That could be as little as 10 holes to determine a winner. I mean, that's the minimum amount. But, I mean, that is if all holes are played. Or no one withdraws. Put it that way. If no one withdraws, then yeah. 10 would be the minimum that you'd have to play. 18 would be, well, 18 is not the most. You can still tie, and then there could be a tiebreaker scenario, but I don't think PrizePicks is taking that into account. It's just all within that 18 holes. So I think you can make most of your money down here, but I like if I select all of these, and say I liked all of them, so Will Zalatoris over, Joaquin Niemann over, Louis Oosthuizen over, Patrick Reed over, and Paul Casey over, we're only going to get a 5x on our investment. I am one that likes to try to get that 12.5, so you would need at least 3 unders in order to do that. So you can see it moved to 12.5. To each their own. If you are one that likes to build up your bankroll slowly, then yeah, I think you can easily just hit all the overs and be okay with it. As long as your convictions are telling you that, I think you're going to be okay. And if you want more information on this, I highly suggest you watch either my DFS strategy video or my DFS preview video on the match play and get a better sense of, you know, some of these players that might be better than others. There are some golfers in here that I do like to win. Some of them I don't. Like, I don't like Patrick Reed to win. Paul Casey's right on the cusp, so 0.5 is a really good projection. I do like Louis beating Alex Noren. Joaquin Niemann is I think that's a pretty even match, so you could easily do the under. And I think Will Zalatoris will win that one. So at least this way we can get 11x on our money. But I've already created a pick, or I've already put one in. So let's go ahead and talk about it. This will give you 12.5 on your investment. I had some promo funds. That's why I have such a weird number. But Victor Hovland, I'm going with the under 2.0. I like Victor Hovland, but he's going against Sepp Straka. PrizePicks doesn't quite know his name just yet, but Sepp Straka is a pretty tough opponent. Although I think Hovland, if he gets hot, he can just completely crush Straka. I don't think that's what's going to happen. So him to win more than 2 holes, I don't think will happen either. I think this will tie, or maybe Hovland can win in 1 hole. Same kind of applies with Jon Rahm. I'm also doing the under with this one. It's just easier to do it with some of the bigger numbers. And again, this is match play. Anything can happen. Jon Rahm could wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and Sebastian Munoz could shoot the best round of his life and beat Jon Rahm. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the under with that one. It's not something that I'm highly convicted about, or I don't have a high conviction about, but I'm still going to rock with it. Colin Morikawa against Robert McIntyre. I'm going with the under on that one too. Robert McIntyre is a tough opponent. Colin Morikawa is a machine. He can put everything to like 3 feet. But here's the issue with Morikawa. He doesn't really make his putts. And that's a huge deal with match play, because even if Morikawa has nothing but 6-foot birdie putts every single hole, he's not going to make more than 40% of them. So he's going to par a lot of those holes. Robert McIntyre can easily swoop in and get birdies on those holes to make this match close. And 1.5, I just don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the under on that one. Scotty Scheffler, I like his chances of beating Ian Poulter. Now, Ian Poulter is a bulldog when it comes to match play. You have to consider his match play record. Even in his, sorry to say this, but senior years, I think Scheffler is just too tough. And I think he's going to beat Ian Poulter pretty easy. 1 is just a safe bet. You know, if he ties that, so be it. Then that pushes and this goes to a 4-pick play. But that's okay. I don't mind that. Jordan Spieth, I don't know what you want to call him, a leprechaun, somebody who has magic in his veins. He can pull out any shot. Keegan Bradley, as great as a ball striker as he is, can't putt. Jordan Spieth, I think, is going to be rolling in all the putts. I think Jordan easily gets the over on this one. So I only put 1 pick in. I'm going to see how this one rides. I'm going to just feel it out as the week goes on and see if there's any other good matchups that I can take advantage of. It's all about convictions. How do you feel about them playing against certain players, and what do you think of their projections? I don't really think stats are going to help you with this one. I think this is all just based off of what your gut tells you. So that's what I have for that. Again, I don't think I'm going to do I don't know if I'm going to do a cross Punta Cana. I just wanted to get this one out there. I think this is a week we can win a lot of money. As long as we read the tea leaves correctly, we're gonna take advantage of some of these plays. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.